brooches. And we start with vintage brooches and vintage micro mosaic. And I just find this very interesting. It's so much work put in. If you look at it, each one of them individual, I just can't believe how it's done. All little work, little flowers, little, I don't know, whether it's like a veil or something. So tiny things put together. It's amazing how they've done. I was fascinated by these brooches. I'll probably start collect some of them. So you can see it's vintage. It's pretty old, but it's all working good. And I just got one of them. I've seen somewhere, and I thought I would like to see in real life what it looked like, and I really like it. It's really fascinating. So a beautiful, small, tiny brooch, but it's really nice. Next one is show you a brooch like that, and I'm sure it's a natural stones, but I cannot tell. I'll just try it all natural. I don't know the name of these stones. I have no clue. I know there's like a pearl here, but what are these? I just have no clue. I'm not into the natural stones, so I don't know names in them. But I've learned, and I kind of start to do get some natural stones like that, and I wanted to learn and get some like jewelry out of things. So I've got different natural stones. So slowly I'm going to learn what are these in the future. So hopefully, but so I can't tell it now. So, but it's vintage. You can see it's been glued. The stone's been glued to it. And I reckon there's something missing there, and I just put kind of pearl in there because it doesn't look like it's from that brooch. I'm not even sure what's that green one. Pretty green stone. You can see like you can see through it. So if you know, let me know what are these stones. Next one, my brooch. This one, lovely, beautiful colors. It's 4 colors in one little brooch. You can see green color, dark blue color. They are, if I show you that way, you can see it's dark blue, like a smoky blue. Then there's brighter blue, and there's much brighter these two blue. So it's very nice, colorful brooch. And if you look back of it, they're all open, so you can see through them. And here's stamp as Czechoslovakia. So Czechoslovakia. It's very nice to know that's Czechoslovakia, because I've got so many brooches very similar looks to these, and I'm always guessing is Austria or Czechoslovakia. And now I kind of actually can find out about my other brooches, because I got loads of it, and most of them not cyan. And I'll just see if I could find some by me, but just a second. Something like, for instance, I did show them probably before in my previous videos. See, things like that. They looks very similar to this brooch. Also open stones. But it's not on, this one doesn't have any sign, so I was wondering, what are they? They Austrian or Czechoslovakian? Obviously now I understand, they're very similar one another. So I'm going to be find out who actually made those ones. Anyway, let's move on. Next one is like that. It's pretty flower, sparkling. Not sure why I bought this. Why did I buy that? Because on the picture it used to to me it looks quite big and kind of thick, and but if you look, it's very very thin. Nice looking in the back, newish, sort of missing clasp bits. But when I received it, I think it's a bit too thin, too flat. I don't think it's vintage. I'm not sure. I don't think it's vintage, but it's already there. Another one brooch. This beauty. Really love that one. It's quite big, like 2 teeth. A beautiful blue colors and grey mixture. And it's so sparkling, really, really sparkling. It's a fire going on here. And it's lovely. I just can't take eyes off. It's so beautiful. Back of it like that looking. And I don't know what company made it. It's not marked on it, so I have no clue. Shame, it's beautiful stuff, and the companies didn't mark who actually made that beauty. Blue stone's just beautiful. So for the vintage brooch, the quality of stones is amazing. They didn't lost their sparkle over the years. One small lot I bought. It was in the lot this brooch, clip-on earrings, and this brooch. It came in one lot, and one more brooch, but I can't remember which one we've done with it. So it's small little lot it was. So I bought that lot because of that brooch, and this came with this one, which is, if it's separately, I probably wouldn't buy it. It's not something I'm collecting, but I'll show you it's there now. And the price was very good, and price for whole lot would be cheaper than buy just one of this brooch, so I thought might as well get it. So I think this plastic, this one sounds like a plastic to me. Don't think it's glass. This doesn't feel cold. maybe a mistake. Maybe it's glass. I don't know. Looks like plastic to me. It's obviously vintage. I'm not sure which age is that. Could be, I don't know, 80s, made in 80s, 1980s. But somebody will like that. I'll probably put that in a lot with brooches lot I'm selling on eBay, so I can go into the brooch slot. Maybe somebody like to do something with this. And there's nice small clip-on earrings. They're very small, very nice. If you don't like big earrings, all working. So it's matched to the brooch, both of them. Yeah, nice little earrings, clip-on earrings. That's one. Next one is brooch like that. I find it's quite strange. It's pretty, and it's how it's made. It's kind of weird. These 2 tiers of this brooch, and this leaf, or I don't know what you call it, just sit on one little wire there, nothing else. So this is like up the air. There's nothing really holds here, but that only little wire goes inside here. That's how it's connected. I find it a bit strange, just a connection like that. Just easy to break it if you just pull it up. Just going in there like a little wire to that pull. But it's, otherwise it's quite interesting. I don't know if it's Austrian or Czech, so not sure. But it's all working perfect. It's not signed by anybody, so I only can guess. And I like this settings, quite interesting. Like teeth. And the colors, quite nice colors. It's like green and brown. Something going on here. It's a very nice brooch. Bit different to the sparkling ones. And show you just this one I showed before. This brooch vintage, and I just put some stones. I was trying to find the stones so they looks vintage as well, because if you put new stones, new crystals, they will be look different to this one because they're more whiter, and they need slightly like looks like worn out. And I managed to find, so I just fill up with the missing crystals there and there, and looks like new. For the vintage brooch, this looks really good. So that's my repair brooch. And another repair, it's not much I did to that. I think it's one of the stones missing, can't remember which one, but I remember it's big one and it's hard to find the big one. I've got lots of little ones, medium ones, but not like massive ones. But I managed to find, and now that brooch looks like new again, so I put it stone, and this job done, repaired. Some beautiful brooch go to my collection. Thank you very much. Bye.